Hej, hej, siemanko, to jest kanału DMD. Witam was w kolejnym odcinku z gry Ceville. Ogólnie, zaczęliśmy rozdział drugi.
I only hope the press gets a few good pictures of me so that the voters are satisfied with us and we can continue doing sweet tweet for another 4 years.
Dobra.
Look, Ceville, you can see your castle from this window.
Oh yes, there it is. My beloved castle. When will we two once again be as one?
Spoko.
That armor doesn't look much like a proper guard. It looks more bored than anything.
It's just modelled more after a real guard. I find they captured the typical lack of interest rather well.
I assume these desks are for the different council members.
Well done, little one. We have a total of 7 representatives of the different groups in Ferianus. The heroes, the fairies, the dwarves, the monsters, the elves, the spirits and genies, and the druids.
And people have to pay you lot so royally just to stand around here and debate. You're even more evil than I am.
Ja pierdzielę. Tutaj co mamy? Tu mamy wyjście, dobra.
A huge boulder.
Normally I like museums, but why is this one displaying a huge boulder?
Why are you asking me? I don't like museums.
Możemy sobie porozmawiać z ambasadorem z ludów.
Moradin's slide rule be with you. What can I do for you?
Who are you?
Iola's Abacus. I'm the ambassador of the Honorable Dwarves Incorporated. Normally I spend my time in the old mines. But naturally I have to leave work for an election as important as this.
So, are you voting for Gwendolyn or against her?
By Ingrim's greedy hands. That's a decision not lightly made. I'm currently weighing the pros and cons.
Who are you going to vote for again?
By Ingrim's greedy hands. That's a decision not lightly made. I'm currently weighing the pros and cons.
Now we'll go do something useful instead.
Teraz my się dowiedzieli.
I think democracy is the only way to take Ferianus forward into a bright new day.
Hello? Can I help you?
Who are you?
I am the ambassador of the Druids of the High Mountains. For the most part, we live secluded in the wilderness. But for important votes such as this, we run down into the valley.
Our constitution.
Could you make us a magic potion?
I don't think so. Children always fall into it so quickly.
A jakie nawiązanie do Asterixa i Obelixa.
So, you're a druid. Aren't you always busy cutting mistletoe and brewing magic potions?
Nonsense. That was back in the old days. Nowadays we need more action if we want to recruit new members. A little cat and bear shape change action, if you get my drift.
I can't really say that I understand, no. So, are you voting for Gwendolyn or against her?
That's as secret as my numbered account. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you.
Enough
Dobra.
talk. We're leaving.
Bye!
Bye. To bye.
Basilia.
Wróć, podejdź do sali obrad. Musimy jeszcze porozmawiać z tym dziadem.
Can I do anything for you?
Can you tell us where we could find the missing ambassadors?
But of course, the ambassador of the heroes can be found in the Hero Academy on Newbie Island. At least, I think she can. You'll probably find the elven ambassador in the forests of Woodstock. The dreaded ambassador of the monsters is... good question. I assume he can be found in some eerily dangerous place. The ambassador from the Spirit and Genies Union is on vacation for the next few weeks, as far as I know. I have no idea where he went, though.
Mhm.
So, this useless election won't take place until all of the ambassadors have assembled here.
Exactly. That's the law. However, like I said, that could take a while.
By a while, you mean months?
Indeed.
Dobra.
How does this vote work?
Very simply, once all of the ambassadors have arrived, we argue and vote until we've reached a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? That will take forever. Now I remember why I hate democracy. Who's ruling the country until the Queen is elected?
That would be the Imperial Regent.
Ja.
We've wasted...
Dobra, no to chociaż mniej więcej wiemy, gdzie co się udać. Co bardzo mnie cieszy. Podejść do wyjścia, wyjdź mi z tego.
The head of the council mentioned something earlier about being able...
You mean the crowbar I broke earlier while breaking into the blacksmith?
Didn't I tell...
I remember you standing lookout for me while I
did not.
I mamy kłopot, bo nie możemy wyjść. Jasny gwint. Więc teraz podejdźmy tutaj. Do tego głazu.
The election is sure to be interesting.
This vote is getting more boring by the minute. I'll just help it regain some momentum.
Hey, what's going on here? That doesn't look good.
Okej.
Oh, that was an unpleasant experience. I wonder what caused that boulder to start rolling. And the door to the council chamber is damaged now, too.
Well, this was fun, but the stage hook broke. Oh well, it sure did the job.
Patrz za moim wyjściem. I fajnie. Tylko dochodzenie jest wkurzające. Tych postaci. Podejść do wyjścia. Dobra. No tam, łyczek kawy musi być. Jasny gwint. No to jest ten cały dziad. Jasny gwint. Ten musiał teraz przez most, no.
Buenos dias, honored clientele. El Choyo offers the finest course to the most exotic places you could ever imagine.
Have you had lunch yet?
No, some dastardly villain stole El Choyo's beloved cheese. Why do you ask?
Oh, just a question. Hello. Why is your stand over here now?
This was very bad for El Choyo over there. Besides, that was a bad part of town. Someone even stole El Choyo's lunch. So El Choyo tried to sell his goods here now.
What low-quality goods are you trying to sell now?
El Choyo now sells tours with Dr. C's travel agency. Thanks to El Choyo, you can now visit all those strange and exotic places you always wanted to see.
We're looking for a genie. We heard he booked a holiday here. Do you know more about that?
Of course. He booked one of Dr. C's best tours. I heard that as a head of a union, he didn't have to pay.
What was his destination?
He booked a tour to the far-off holiday oasis, where he wanted to let the sun shine down on his lamp. Sun. It reminds El Choyo of distant Stanianis.
So what kind of tours do you sell?
Excellent question, little Silvia.
To sobie trochę...
El Choyo offers the best tours in all Ferianes. You can get bit by the giant mosquitoes in the Swamp of Terror, or face the avalanches on Mount Neverbest. Or you can head out to endure the unbearable heat in the endless deserts of Doom, or wander like the power of the never-ending storms in the Metal Mountains. And of course, the tropical shower forests with their poisonous snakes are always worth a visit. Or there's Dr. C's classic descent to Undermountain, where you can experience a myriad of deadly traps.
Has anyone ever told you that you are a truly rotten salesman?
Hej, ja pierdzie.
We'd like to take a trip.
Excellent. Simply excellent. El Choyo is delighted. Have you already picked out...
We want to go to...
No, I don't like role-playing games.
Oh, El Choyo is inconsolable. But they are currently closed for maintenance. The next tour starts in 2 years.
Dobra, nie możemy tracić czasu. Możesz ty mi tam podejść? No właśnie, na plac teatralny. Podejść do sali obrad.
Seville, sometimes your viciousness is...
Yeah, thanks for the compliment.
Spoko. Nie mogę ją... Mówię kłódki.
Oh, if only someone would free me.
Dobra, nie tu. Jezu, nie chciałem tutaj podejść. To jest na serio wkurzające. Dobra, tam podejść. Do wydolnego handlarza. Może szybciej? Dziękuję.
Welcome.
We'd like to...
Have you...
We want to go to the holiday oasis in the endless deserts of Doom.
Wonderful, wonderful. The tour costs a mere 500 gold pieces per person.
We don't have that much gold.
Oh, looks like El Choyo has another deja vu. Come back when you have the money.
About that, we really need to get there. It's urgent.
Do you have enough gold now? Oh, come back.
Dobra, czyli co? Tutaj tu nic się nie dowiemy. Weźmy ci zieloną farbę. No i heja.
El Choyo offers the finest trips to the most exotic places in all Ferianes. Book a lovely trip to the Swamp of Terror.
Dobra. Podejdźmy tu. O. Dobra. Ale to jest na serio gadania i latania.
Hello out there, and welcome to my new show.
Tak, ciekawym o czym musi być.
You have a new show.
My new show is wonderful. It's called Showstar, and it's a modeling competition. The best and prettiest of the contestants wins. Competition will be tough, but once I enter the ring, I know who's gonna win.
An old mop.
Who? What? No, I mean me, of course, the one and only Age-Low.
That's exactly what I meant.
Huh? I don't get it.
Once again, my cynical sarcasm is wasted. It doesn't matter.
Dobra.
What was that about your...
My new show is called Showstar. 3 candidates face a 3-member jury, and in the end, I mean...
How does this...
Showstar isn't stupid. 3 candidates face a 3...
Dobra.
Nice talking...
Dobra, teraz pogadajmy z czarnym rycerzem.
Hello.
Hey, we know you. What are you doing here?
Well, I was on my way to once more becoming a robber baron. But then I saw this ad looking for jurors for Showstar. And here I am.
You wanted to be evil. Why are you here now?
Because as juror, I get to insult people. I can run down someone's qualities as here you can be.
I have to admit, that does sound like a good way to spend some time. Whatever happened to that undead pirate?
He wanted to take a vacation.
Whatever happened to that lisping demon?
He had always dreamed of one day becoming a dungeon mastermind. I think he's still looking for the right place to build his dungeon.
Where did you say you're...
He wanted to take a...
Dobra.
Where is your friend?
I think...
Tutaj tu nic się nie dowiemy.
See you.
This show will be the...
Greetings, brave
Oh.
warriors. I am the ambassador of the heroes. Can I help you?
So what have you seen?
I was in the molten shell.
An election has been called. Now get over to the council chamber.
I'm afraid that's impossible, as I'm busy with this model competition at the moment.
Why are you here at the show then?
That's a long story. I was out on a raid. I mean on an expedition. When I returned to the venerable Academy of Heroes on Newbie Island, I found that the magic gateway no longer worked. No one could get in or out. My bags were full, so I came here to sell off a few things. The nice Basilius...
Basilius?
Please continue.
As I said, Basilius offered me a seat on the Showstar jury.
No i mi kurczę wycięło kamerę.
How do
Fajnie.
you get to be an ambassador of the heroes?
The path is long and hard, and takes you through many levels. I mean trials. First, you start out in the Academy of Heroes on Newbie Island, where you kill rats and wolves.
What? You attack poor defenseless animals? That's disgusting.
Then I think I'll skip the part about the skinning.
Basilius is a low-down, nasty villain. As heroine, it's actually your job to take him down.
Basilius? Unfortunately, I'm not completely up to date, but Ceville is the tyrant around these parts.
Forget it.
Isn't there any way...
My contract with Basilius is for the duration of the show, and I'm not going to risk that penalty clause.
You have to come...
Look, even if I did want... My contract with that show has a clause containing a truly ugly...
Showstar will...
Enough.
Till next time.
No, w mordę. Czyli znowu gadka.
Hello again.
When is shows? We urgently need to get the hero ambassador.
I'm afraid you'll have a lot. Showstar was conceived as a never-end. That means we'll be producing new episodes, and since it's my show, I, the one,
What was that?
my new 3.
How can we
Cancel Showstar. This concept is a gold mine, and it's just perfect for my... I'm the star here, and nothing...
When does shows?
Unfortunately, we don't have enough people for a season yet.
What kind of people do you need for this show star?
At the moment, we only have 2 jurors, but we need 3. The jurors should, of course, be knowledgeable about fashion and style, and they should also look good themselves. Up until now, no one has registered to compete against me as a... Naturally, I can understand why, but... Oh, yes, and naturally, Showstar needs a...
What does the moderator...
Well, he has to introduce the show, and he should make a few... It would also be helpful if he was at least
So, he's more or less the comic relief. Who would volunteer for a job like that?
Could Ceville be the moderator?
Who?
Ceville? The former... Of course, that would be welcome to the team.
But...
Come on, Ceville. This should be a blast.
Well, maybe I can at least throw in a couple of sarcastic comments.
Can I be one of the mod?
You? Of course! You think Age-Low is
Way
All right, you're the one and only Age-Low is as young. It's still way too soon for me to be replaced.
Can you actually?
But of course, this season's Showstar winner will appear on the cover of Fairypolitan.
Are there any prizes which are actually worth anything?
You mean gold, jewels, precious stones, and other treasures?
Exactly. That's just what I meant.
No, nothing like that.
What kind of people do you need for this show star?
At the moment, we only have 2 jurors, but we need 3. The jurors, we need...
Dobra.
Nice talking to you. See you.
Dobra, no to co, mamy jurora. I co jest nam na ta.
I hope the show is a hit. Showstar will send my career to new heights.
Podejść. Dobra. Dziękuję sobie. Podejść na plac teatralny. Teraz idziemy tutaj. Myślę, że tak pogadamy. Ale to mogłoby szybciej iść. Porozmawiaj.
Hello, my darlings.
Hello. Why are you here? I mean, you were thrown into prison, and now you're in the pillory.
Oh, sweetie, that Basilius has taken power.
Is there anything we could?
Setting me free would be these chains are crushing my...
Actually, I find
Ceville, stop.
I'm you now. I'm taking your...
Seville.
It's okay. Actually, I'm rather happy that I don't have to go to all those exhort. It always takes forever to get every...
As if...
We still need someone. Wouldn't you like to take part?
Cupcake. I'll do anything.
So, we can count on you for our
Almost anything.
So you'll take...
If you can get me out of here...
Dobra.
Right then.
Czyli z nią musimy pogadać, ale idziemy do tego. Jeszcze został nam ten gościu do pogadania. Wiesz, ale to idzie tak wolno. To postacie jest to, co sobie myśla Kafi.
Did you really think you could sneak past me out of the city? A nefarious plan indeed. But I, the great Ambrosius, saw through your little scheme and lay in wait for you here for hours.
But we...
Save your lies. My keen mind has already analyzed and blocked.
But I have diplomatic immunity.
Really? Oh,
Exactly, so get out of the way.
ha, I can see you're not up to date. I may not be able to stop you, but no one may leave the city.
Passe 38. Who thought up this little gem of...
Acting King Basilius had that decreed, so you won't be able to get by the guards or me.
I think we're going to have to con this idiot.
But this time without the lice. Wasn't it A3?
Whatever.
Doesn't the fact that Showstar is still...
Showstar is looking for...
Yes. They're looking for someone...
Ha! There is only one solution. As a critical paladin and bearer of Ferianus' most magnificent... What a pitiful competition that would be without me. Whether I were to outdo the other I'm an expert on the subject. Oh, what am I saying? I am the subject.
That black hole is in your head. Great. I see you need...
That's right. You'd better hurry before someone like Carl Meadow or Calvin Gross beats you to the post.
Ha! Who would want cretins such as those in the jury when they could have me, the inimitable
Of course not.
Scouts on...
Wonderful. Then excuse me from the... Oh, I'm so excited about...
Ah, it's easier to get rid of that idiot than I thought. Have I ever mentioned just how wonderful it is to be on the...
But good people are just so much nicer. Wouldn't you rather have...
You want my honest opinion?
To be honest, no.
Dobra. Dobra. No i mamy. Udaj się na cmentarz, tylko kurde. Gdzie tu jest cmentarz? To jest cmentarz. Dobra. No to co? Przechodzimy...
Seville, this great...
Ah, it's just a graveyard. These are all dead. The ones who...
Oh, thanks, Seville. You the gate just...
Great. That's what I call service.
No i mamy demona.
And now the gate closed itself.
That was just the wind.
Dobra, ja się ogólnie z wami żegnam. Pamiętajcie o subskrybowaniu kanału, lajkowaniu, polecaniu kanału, wpadajcie na inne materiały na kanale. Widzimy się w kolejnych materiałach. Trzymajcie się, cześć, na razie.